When people started asking us about supplements, we started investigating, started looking at companies, started looking at ingredients and manufacturers. And before you know it, we came to the discovery that we need to create our own supplements because there just weren't enough high quality ones out there that we could recommend with good conscience, good faith. Well, the same thing has now happened with skincare. TeriAnn, do you want to share?
Empowering you organically, delivering content you trust with results you love.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Empowering You Organically. I'm your host, Jonathan Hunsaker, joined by my co-host, TeriAnn and Jonathan.
Hey everyone.
Today we have a very special announcement, and it comes because of all of your requests. We've been getting emails for at least a year, if not longer, asking us about skincare products. Which products do we recommend? Are there good ones? Are there bad ones? And you know what? We went down that same rabbit hole that we went down with supplements. When people started asking us about supplements, we started investigating, started looking at companies, started looking at ingredients and manufacturers. And before you know it, we came to the discovery that we need to create our own supplements because there just weren't enough high quality ones out there that we could recommend with good conscience, good faith. Well, the same thing has now happened with skincare. TeriAnn, do you want to share?
Yeah, we are excited to announce today that Organixx is launching its first ever skincare line. This is a new category for us. The skincare line is called Organixx Skin, and we're excited to announce as well that our first product is a vitamin C serum called Restore.
Listen, we are going to continue with the same high standards and high quality that we hold for our supplements. So what does that mean? Always made with clean organic ingredients. What does that mean? It means that we're going to blend the most efficacious ingredients together that work synergistically together to get you the best results. We do not cut corners here. You know that we don't cut corners with our supplements. We're not starting out with our skincare line. This is a phenomenal line, and this is our very first product, our vitamin C serum. I've been using it for a little while. I love it. Others that have been testing it out have gotten amazing results. And this is from people who have used other brands that were quote unquote the best, cleanest in the industry, started using ours and started even seeing a difference above what they were already doing. So we just wanted to make this podcast to share all the details about it, tell you what's in it. TeriAnn has been the one working behind the scenes with our formulator, with our scientists, coming up with the best blend here, the best vitamin C serum. So I'm going to let her share all of the hard work and research that has gone into creating this phenomenal product.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been an amazing journey. It's been such a fun adventure for us and for our team. We spent so much time doing homework and researching and looking at the best ingredients and the cleanest ingredients, looking at what other people are doing in the industry and how we can do it better. Similar to supplements, there's different levels of quality, purity, organic ingredients and beyond. And we have taken, like we have with our supplements, ingredients on the skincare side of things and made the very best, the very cleanest products that you can buy on the market. We're extremely proud of the product that we formulated. We're continuing to work on more, and we're so excited to be able to deliver such a high quality, clean, organic skincare line to you. There's a couple of things that Jonathan and I wanted to cover today. Before we talk about this first product, our vitamin C serum, we want to talk a little bit about some of the things that went into formulating and manufacturing this product for you. So first and foremost, we wanted to make sure that we were in alignment with some of the requirements that take place to having an organic skincare line. In the United States, there are not very many places where regulations take place when it comes to skincare and cosmetics. It's a very loose regulatory platform that we use in the United States as far as skincare and cosmetics go. There's really not any hard and fast rules in place. And so it is what I would like to call the wild, wild west of ingredients, manufacturing, and formulation. We covered this on a podcast just a few weeks ago, but in the United States, there are only a handful of ingredients that are restricted from being used in skincare and cosmetics. Outside of the United States, there are over 1,000 restricted ingredients that we use in the United States today to manufacture our cosmetics, our skincare products, our household products. These are toxic, poisonous, deadly chemicals that we are using in our products day in and day out. We wanted to make sure that we stayed away from all of those ingredients, and we have. We wanted to make sure that we were in alignment with some of the organizations that are working so hard to make sure that we are providing clean, high quality ingredients in our skincare products. So we have looked at the requirements of a company called EWG, who is one of the best resources for looking at the ingredients in your skincare and household products to make sure that they are clean. They have a rating from 0 to 5. We have done our very best to make sure that every ingredient in our product falls 3 or below. And also an organization called MadeSafe, who is working just like EWG to make sure that our products and all of the products out there are in alignment with having high quality, clean, organic products that are environmentally safe and safe for you and your health. We are working right now to obtain certification from both companies, and we are confident that we will receive it from both because of the cleanliness of the ingredients in our product. Also, looking at organic ingredients in your product. A lot of people claim that they have organic, clean skincare and cosmetic products, but in reality, if you understand what's on the label, you will realize that all of the ingredients are not in fact safe and clean for your use. So make sure when you're using skincare, cosmetics, household products, whether it's our product or anyone else's product, really it's up to you to be educated and know what's on that label. It's something that we're so passionate about. We've talked about it with food and supplements, and now we're bringing it to your attention in products that you're using on your skin day in and day out. Another thing that you'll find when you're looking at skincare, and something that you really need to be educated on, is preservatives. We are working really hard to formulate products that we are proud of and that beat out everyone else in the industry. And one of the things that we're doing is not including preservatives in our products. We're going to talk a little bit more about that here in just a minute with the Vitamin C Serum, but it is very critical that you are looking at products that do not have preservatives. Preservatives allow multiple things to take place when it comes to manufacturing a product. One of those things is it's a longer shelf life, not only for the company, but also for the user of the product. And in reality, if a product lasts too long, it means it's got preservatives in there. The longer it lasts, the more toxic the preservatives are, and they are not good for your health. Realistically, you should be using a product that has a shorter shelf life, because that means it has clean, fresh ingredients that are good for you and for your health. In this case with skincare, they're good for your skin and will have benefits for your skin versus having negative effects on your skin because you have toxic, poisonous chemicals in your products.
And I think it's something that people don't realize as much is the preservatives that are in everything. I mean, we know that we want to eat foods that have very limited preservatives or no preservatives. Same thing with our supplements. It's the same thing with skincare. I mean, really, the companies that are putting preservatives in there, the reason they're putting them in there is so that they can create these mass volumes. They can create 20, 30, 50,000 bottles of it. It can sit in a warehouse. It's 150 degrees for 5 years. Doesn't matter. And then they can eventually put it on the store shelf. They can sell it to you. It'll look all nice and clean like it's fresh and it was just made yesterday, when really it's 5 years old and it's just jacked full of preservatives. And you really have to understand, I mean, taking let's say it's even a vitamin C serum and it's a good serum, but it has preservatives. It's like eating your vegetables, but they're genetically modified vegetables. Or it's like eating vegetables that have been sprayed with pesticides. Yes, you're getting some health from that vitamin C serum. You're getting some benefits, but you're also getting all these preservatives, all these poisons, all these toxins in your body. It's the same thing as a pesticide, or consuming a genetically modified crop or something like that. You're getting good and the bad. So why not just stick with all good? And that's something that we're doing here. Yes, we don't have a shelf life of 5 years, 10 years. We have a shelf life of 18 months to 24 months on our vitamin C serum. But that's good for you. You don't want us making so many high quantities of it, because then the quality goes down.
Absolutely.
And quite frankly, if you're using a vitamin C serum regularly anyway, it's going to last you a month or two. And so we're only going to produce small batches of our vitamin C because we can't store it for long. So this is one of those things that you may see sold out on our website often, because of our commitment to not using preservatives, we can only do small batches because we can't let it sit around forever because we want you to have fresh batches constantly.
Absolutely. One other thing I want to mention before we get into this amazing product that we formulated for you is that while you'll absolutely see benefits from using a product like this on your skin, just like supplements and food and everything else that we educate you on, you have to be looking at your body and your health holistically. Ideally, if you want the most beautiful, amazing, radiant skin, it comes down to your nutrition, your health, your sleep patterns, and the skincare products that you're using on your skin day in and day out. Again, I think you'll see amazing benefits from this. I have seen amazing benefits, and everyone that's been testing this product has been seeing amazing benefits. We're so proud of it. But as always, we're going to tell you that your health matters, and living a holistic life where you're looking at your whole body and what you need to do to be healthy is ultimately going to benefit you across the board, including beautiful, glowy skin. So having said that, we're so excited today to talk about our first product in our skincare line, Restore, which is a vitamin C serum. And similar to what we were talking about with the preservatives, I want to talk a little bit about this for a minute. So vitamin C comes in multiple forms. It's different in a skincare product that you put on topically than what you would take in a supplement. The vitamin C in a skincare product is sodium ascorbyl phosphate. This is what we used to create a longer shelf life in our product. Initially, when we started looking at this product and formulating this product, we looked at some of the cleanest preservatives out there to put in it, and I said, no, I do not want preservatives in this product. So in order to have a little bit longer shelf life, but also a more high quality product, we increased the amount of vitamin C, which allows the product to last longer and to give you more benefit when using the product. We're extremely proud of this upgrade to our formulation, and we'll be doing this across the board with other products, looking at ways to keep the preservatives out and increase the benefit to you. So let's talk about vitamin C that you would use topically in a skincare for just a minute. It is a naturally occurring water-soluble derivative of vitamin C. It is the most stable form of vitamin C, which means it does not oxidize, making it a preferred choice for cosmetic formulations. One of the largest benefits of vitamin C is its ability to limit oxidative stress in the body. Viewed as one of the largest contributors to aging, oxidative stress occurs when the cells of the body sustain permanent damage due to highly reactive particles known as free radicals. We've talked about this many times before. Contained in sunlight and in elements in the atmosphere, free radicals are constantly acting on the body, producing microscopic amounts of damage. Over time, this damage accumulates, leading to the development of signs of aging. So, vitamin C is critical in helping to keep your skin looking young and youthful longer. Another aspect of vitamin C, melanin is the skin's pigment responsible for giving skin its natural color, and when produced in excessive amounts causes age spots, freckles, and other types of hyperpigmentation in the skin. Lots of women talk about this, lots of women complain about this because it's just part of the aging process. So vitamin C is something you can use to disrupt the manufacturing of melanin in the body, especially when it comes to your skin, and it is useful in treating many types of skin discoloration. I keep talking about how this benefits women as well, but men will love this product too. And men also suffer from so many of the same issues that women do in their skin. We just don't talk about it as much. But I know that men will be so happy with this product as well and what it can do for their skin.
I mean, I love it. I talked in a previous podcast about using a lotion that I was using, and I'm replacing it now with the vitamin C serum. And I love it. I mean, not only do I look younger, but I feel like it's evening out the skin tone. But one thing that you mentioned that I really want to make sure everybody heard is the one way that we were not able to not use preservatives was by increasing the amount of vitamin C that was in our serum. So this one ingredient that makes it so phenomenal for your body, the way to make it better for you was to give you more of it, right? And so now we were able to eliminate a preservative and give you even more vitamin C. So I just want everybody to really understand, I mean, this is the difference between us and somebody else, another company, other people that have been in this for 10 years, 15 years, if they looked at, well, how do I get rid of the preservative? And they realize, oh, let me just increase more of the good stuff and I can get rid of the preservative. They just don't do it. And so I'm kind of, patting ourselves on the back here for a minute, so I'll stop. But it's just one of the things that I love about us and our core values and the way that we do things is we don't rush them out and we do all the research. And so I just want to make sure everybody really understands that the vitamin C in our serum is going to far exceed what you get somewhere else for the simple fact that we don't want preservatives.
Absolutely. So the next ingredient in our product is deionized water. Deionized water is similar to distilled water in that it is useful when impurities are considered undesirable, such as in skincare. The lack of ions causes the water's resistivity to an electrical flow to increase. Ultra pure deionized water can have a theoretical maximum resistivity up to 1,000 times greater than common tap water. This means that pure deionized water is theoretically up to 1,000 times more soluble than common tap water and is a good solvent in skincare products. So really pure, clean water mixed in this formulation, the best that you can get to make sure it's the best for your skin. The next ingredient is witch hazel. Witch hazel contains many compounds with potent anti-inflammatory properties, including gallic acid and tannins. It also contains antioxidants that help prevent widespread inflammation and neutralize free radicals, which are disease-causing compounds that can build up in your body. Therefore, witch hazel could have far-reaching benefits and may be useful in the treatment of inflammatory-related issues, such as acne, eczema, and psoriasis. A lot of people suffer with this on their skin, and it's really hard when you're suffering with it on your face. I've known multiple people who struggle with this issue, and using these clean, pure ingredients can really help to combat some of these issues. And it's really hard to have issues like this on your face where everyone's looking at you, everyone sees you. There's a lot of products out there that really aren't clean and good for you, but they're giving them to you saying they're going to treat it. I would highly recommend trying a natural ingredient like witch hazel before anything else to see what it can do for you. Witch hazel is rich in tannins, a natural plant compound with powerful antioxidant properties that can help protect your skin against damage. The next ingredient is something that is a hot ingredient right now. We're hearing about this a lot in the skincare and cosmetic industry right now because it's an amazing ingredient. Plant-based hyaluronic acid. When talking about skincare ingredients, we have to get a little bit scientific for you to understand what we're talking about. Hyaluronic acid is one of those skincare ingredients that we can all geek out on. Acid may sound a little scary, but hyaluronic acid is the good kind of acid. It's found naturally in the body with the highest volume found in the skin and the highest concentrations found in the eyes and joints. Hyaluronic acid is extremely hydrating, making it one of the best skincare ingredients for moisturizing. It's a powerful substance that when harnessed in skincare products affects the way skin responds to injury, dehydration, and other unfavorable skin issues. A lot of the skin issues that people face come from being dehydrated and not having enough fluid in your body, which not only impacts your body internally, but externally as well. Dehydration wears really well on your skin. It's one of your body's favorite places to show when you're dehydrated and lacking enough water in your body. If you're wondering why so many skincare products are packed with hyaluronic acid, because if it occurs naturally in our bodies, it's because it's produced in small amounts. And this amount decreases even more over time as we age. Hyaluronic acid is also synthesized and used daily by the body. So to keep the levels of it up in your body, you have to be sure that you're using products with this regularly, especially as you age.
It reminds me a lot of like collagens, right? And so people are taking collagen supplements and your body is making less collagen. But what's important to understand with that is you need vitamin C in order to create the collagens, in order for your body to absorb it or create it. It's the same with the hyaluronic acid. It's going to get me every time. That's why I'm going to not have to say it a whole lot. But
we practiced saying it, by the way, like 15 times before we did the podcast.
And I knew as soon as
because it's such a tricky word, hyaluronic acid. It's not a fun one to say. Try saying that 15 times fast. We did it before the podcast. It didn't work.
I knew as soon as we got on air too, I was going to mess it up. I think it was just that self-fulfilling prophecy there. But it's the same idea there. I mean, that's why you're seeing it in so many other products. It's why we had to include it in ours.
Absolutely. The next powerful ingredient is dimethylsulfone, or also known as MSM. You'll see it on the labels like this, and most widely it's known as MSM. It's necessary for collagen production. Sagging skin and wrinkles, as well as dry, cracked skin, are all developed through a loss of collagen. MSM works together with vitamin C to build new healthy tissues. MSM can normalize collagen formation and radically improve skin health. Research has shown that MSM is highly effective in improving joint flexibility. Additionally, it helps to produce flexible skin and muscle tissue. This leads to an increase in overall flexibility due to a restoration of the juiciness, if you will, or suppleness of the skin, which we all want. That young, youthful, glowing, supple skin that looks like we're still teenagers. Everybody still wants that, right?
Juiciness, that's a scientific term, right?
Yes, it is.
Like glowy. Just making sure.
Glowy.
Perfect.
We love that word. When we're talking about the skincare, we're all talking about how we look glowy. We've been using that word a lot and we like it. All right, the next one is vitamin E. And I'm excited to talk about this one because we've talked in the past about supplements and food and different ingredients working together to make a powerhouse impact on your body as far as health benefits go. Vitamin C and vitamin E are antioxidants, and they work together powerfully to benefit you in your health, and especially when it comes to your skin. Where vitamin E is an antioxidant, its main function in skincare is to protect against sun damage. Vitamin E absorbs the harmful UV light from the sun when applied to the skin. Photoprotection refers to the body's ability to minimize the damage caused by UV rays. This can help prevent dark spots and wrinkles. Vitamin E levels also decrease with age. However, vitamin E is available in many foods in supplement form and as an ingredient in products applied topically. Just really quickly, this does not replace sunscreen. It just helps and aids in protecting your skin from harmful UV light, but you should still wear sunscreen. And just a quick plug, make sure your sunscreen is clean. There are a lot of toxic sunscreens out there, but when it comes to vitamin E, it is not a replacement for your sunscreen. It just helps in protecting, among other benefits that it holds as well. The next ingredient in our product is aloe vera. The amino acids in aloe work to soften skin cells. This, combined with the increase in cell growth, results in skin that is less wrinkled and more elastic. Aloe also stimulates skin's natural production of hyaluronic acid, which is a chemical that holds water, like we talked about before. Because of this, regular use of skincare products containing aloe will result in fuller, more moisturized skin. Such a powerful ingredient. I feel like this is like Christmas, right? We just have so many amazing things in this product. The next ingredient is glycerin in a vegetable source. According to a study in 2008, glycerin can hydrate the outer layers of the skin, improve skin barrier function and skin mechanical properties, provide protection against skin irritants, and accelerate wound healing processes. Studies show that when applying glycerin-containing products may protect your skin against irritants and microbes, as well as soothe inflamed and wounded skin. Moreover, vegetable glycerin may act as a barrier to safeguard your skin from the elements, including wind and cold. So if you're living in some of those high elevation places with winter coming and wind and snow, it can really protect your skin from the harsh weather.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. As if those products were not enough, one of the things that we wanted to do to set ourselves apart with our skincare line was use proprietary ingredients, trademarked ingredients that are clean and have massive research to back their benefits to you and your health. We spent a lot of time looking at options for this, and we are so proud to deliver a skincare line that has ingredients that will absolutely benefit your skin, especially when it comes to natural aging processes and working to keep your skin looking younger longer. So,
well, and you know, you talk about trademark. I mean, these are patented ingredients. And the thing to understand with that is, I mean, that means they've gone through all kinds of double placebo back, you know, double blind studies to prove the efficacy of what they do. A lot of times, and we found this in the supplement space, it's why we continue to add more patented ingredients to our supplements, is people make a lot of claims. Oh, turmeric does this. Oh, this does that. Yeah, but what kind of turmeric are you using? And what was used during this study? And people are trying to draw these conclusions. Well, we don't want to draw conclusions. We don't want to make assumptions. Let's go find the product that was actually used in that test at that university that proved that it made an improvement. And that's what we did here. And so that's what's so exciting. Is like, if you listen to everything that's already in our Restore Vitamin C Serum, it sounds phenomenal. And it's better than probably 99% out there. And then listen to these next two ingredients that we have in here, because it's phenomenal.
we're so excited to talk about these next two ingredients. Matrixyl 3000 is the first ingredient where we found amazing benefits to benefit you and your skincare routine. Matrixyl 3000 restores the skin's metabolism of youth. The anti-aging and anti-wrinkle efficacy of Matrixyl 3000 is very well known. It is the first anti-aging ingredient based on the Matrixyl peptide technology market. Plus, its efficiency has been demonstrated on both women and men, as illustrated in the following study. A clinical study using female panelists demonstrated that after just 2 months of treatment with Matrixyl 3000, the surface occupied by deep wrinkles was reduced by 45%, and the skin's tonicity increased by nearly 20%. In a separate 2-month clinical study conducted on a panel of men, the anti-wrinkle efficacy of Matrixyl 3000 was confirmed. As the wrinkle volume decreased negative 17.1%, the spread angle increases plus 5.4%, which leads to a reduction of the surface occupied by deep wrinkles of nearly 30%. This is a powerful, powerful product created using natural processes to work with the natural processes of your skin to improve the overall health of your skin and to reduce the appearance of wrinkles. We're so excited to have this ingredient in our product. The final ingredient in our product, and last but not least for sure, is Skin Tightener ST. This is a combination of marine and botanical polymers for an instant tightening effect. It provides an immediate skin smoothing effect when used on the skin. This is a clean combination of marine and botanical polymers that will benefit the overall juiciness, we used this word before, plumpness and tightness of your skin. This is something we all want, something that especially women want as they age, and such a powerful ingredient to add into this powerful list of ingredients that goes into our Vitamin C Restore Serum.
It's really phenomenal. I mean, and one, please understand, these are all clean ingredients. Even the patented ingredients are extremely clean. They pass all of our requirements in terms of cleanliness. But I want you to understand the synergy that's going on between all of these ingredients. Right? From the vitamin C that is, having enough vitamin C so that your body can create more collagens, right? Which is going to help the elasticity of your skin and it's going to have you look younger. From MSM, which also helps in the collagen production, right? From the vitamin E, which the vitamin E makes the vitamin C more efficacious, right? And the synergy between those two. So the entire formula here has been created to just work synergistically together. So it's not just 1 + 1 = 2, or 1 + 1 + 1 = 3. It's adding these all up equals 20, equals 30. You get so much of a higher effect because we've combined them together and we're not just trying to focus on one little thing. And that's where I think a lot of times other products fall short, is they have 1 or 2 good ingredients or maybe even 2 or 3, but they're not looking at this synergy that could be obtained by getting all of the right ingredients together. And I think that that's what we've done with this formula.
Absolutely. And this is something we've loved doing in the past with our supplements, giving you amazing benefits multiple benefits by using one product, because your money and your health matters to us. Where you're spending your money is a big deal, and you putting your trust in us matters. Similar to the supplements, we wanted you to trust us with another very clean product line that you can use and feel safe having in your home with your kids, with your family, with your husband, with your wife, whoever is using it. And we put all of these ingredients in so that when you're spending your money on our products, you are getting as many benefits as you can in one product. Like Jonathan mentioned, so many of these ingredients have some of the same benefits, but then all of them have all of their unique benefits as well. And we are so excited to deliver this product to the marketplace. And once again, be someone in the industry that's calling everyone else to action and calling everyone out to continue to put out clean products with clean ingredients that benefit you and your health. So last thing to answer for today: when should you use your vitamin C serum? So we did some research on this from people in the industry who wanted to weigh in on when you use your vitamin C serum. First of all, you should apply your vitamin C before you moisturize for best results. This came from Annie Tevlin, a green beauty expert and founder of Skin Owl. And she said, let it dry for 1 minute before applying a moisturizer with SPF. So you want to put it on there, let it soak into your skin before you put anything else on there. And then you can put everything else on to really get the maximum benefit. There's no real consensus among skincare experts on whether you're better off wearing your serum in the morning or at night. Think of it in the daytime as another layer to protect your skin from free radicals and UV, and at night as a way to undo oxidative damage from the day. This came from a dermatologist, Sephora Shanehouse of Rappaport Dermatology. So twice daily from her, and from her perspective, is typically a good rule of thumb. I have been using this product twice daily and have absolutely seen amazing results. I've been using it in the morning and I've been using it at night. I have seen so many incredible benefits. All of the things we talked about today, I'm seeing with my skin. I'm incredibly happy with the product. And again, we're hearing this from so many people who are sampling and testing it prior to us releasing it. So we're so excited for you to use this, so excited for you to try it. And as with all of our products, we're having our products tested for all of the heavy metals, toxins, things that you can find in your ingredients, in your food, in your supplements. They can be found in skincare as well. And we will continue to do everything we can to deliver the cleanest skincare line out there, put the most cutting edge technology into it, and benefit you on your journey to health and beautiful skin.
Absolutely. Thank you, TeriAnn. So if you want to learn more about our Vitamin C Serum Restore, you can go to empoweringyouorganically.com. We'll have you can get all of the show notes, the transcripts from this show, so you can go back and listen to it or read through it. We'll also have links to everything and all of the studies. You can go to Organixx.com and click on the shop link, and you can find all of our supplements and our vitamin C serum. And keep in mind that everything that we do is backed by a 1-year money-back guarantee. We do that because, unfortunately, the supplement and now skincare industry, they just make a lot of claims and a lot of promises that rarely are backed up with results. And one of the ways that we chose to counter that was give you enough time to use products so you could actually see a difference. So you see a lot of companies, 30-day money-back guarantee, 60-day money-back guarantee, but how many results are you going to see in 30 days or 45 days or 55 days? This is how we believe we can give you a chance to just try it. Try it for 6 months and feel the difference, because you will feel a difference. You'll feel a difference immediately. You'll feel it in a couple of weeks. You'll feel it in a couple of months. You'll also feel it in 6 months. And then it's going to become a routine. You're going to realize, wow, this really has made me healthy. And if it doesn't, just send it back. Empty bottles and all, it doesn't matter. We give you all of your money back. So it's really our attempt to make things right in the industry and to build trust that other companies may have broken with you. And by giving you that 1 year to just send it all back and get your money back. So absolutely zero risk. Try it out. I think you're going to love it. I have to remind you, we are making small batches of this. This is going to go, this is also what we're going to do with our future skincare products that will be coming out that don't have preservatives. They will be made in small batches. So when we say there's only a few hundred bottles left, or we say it's going to be gone this weekend, we're not kidding. It's not some sort of sales ploy. It's just to let you know that, hey, we're only making small batches. So
absolutely. Yeah, and I want to mention that too. Obviously, as Jonathan mentioned, we're already working on formulating other products to benefit you and your skincare health. And as we do this, we've been surveying and asking people what they want to see next. We're listening to our customers. We love your feedback. So as you use this product, please let us know how you feel about it, what you think about it. And I know you're going to be really, really happy with the product. Also, be watching and following along, because we will be releasing more products in the future. We want you to be able to get your hands on them. Obviously, when you're using a skincare line, you want to be able to use all of the products in the one skincare line to get the maximum benefit. And so stay tuned for more, and we're excited for this new journey for Organixx.
absolutely. Thank you, TeriAnn. Thank you for all your hard work. I know that you have put your heart and soul into something that you can put your name behind. And I think you've done that. So thank you for all your hard work. Thank you, everybody, for listening. I think you're absolutely going to love it. I love it. Go check it out, Organixx.com, and click on the shop link. And we'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks, everyone.